This will be another talking video I was or live stream when I go out in public. Once again, teaching taught videos. If you're not a taught video, watch my video, the TI CCTV covered antenna system. It's 2-part. This is video recording. And then there's a live stream. Here's a live stream. If you don't have a security system, you will be home to on the video inside the home. Force you few bad things. I'm a told the video told with gang stalker told the videos what is gang stalking. It's a secret persecution program. They recruit flying monkeys. Online, offline. Gang stalking is modern day global version of research and calling. I've been told for more than a decade with this persecution program called gang stalking. Not every Christian gets persecuted. I've been persecuted. I'm a veteran in the war. I've been told about a persecution program that talks about psychological warfare, physical warfare. So gang stalking is real. Sam Backman, Professor Sam Backman has a YouTube video. Gang stalking is real, should be studied. Another person who confirmed the existence of gang stalking on video is visible to the government. For method of sense, I confirm the responsibility to gang stalking for and I've been told for more than a decade of gang stalking. I live in Oxford, Sweden. Since moving to the city, I've been told more intensely. I was told before moving to the city, but since moving to the city, the talking has increased, intensified. And gang stalking recruits people. These so-called flying monkeys and target you with sabotage tactics, mostly narcissistic focus use tactics. Where you can that the fly monkey is messing with your timing. But other people can't tell very easily. That's called narcissistic dog abuse tactics. And that's a big part of how you get targeted on the video. People get recruited with a smear campaign to be fly monkeys. And they get recruited to target you as a fly monkey for this persecution program.
Tjena. Hej.
people that are gang stalkers, so-called perps, they're delusional, brainwashed, they have a false sense of security. I know that from suddenly behavior all the time. They're delusional, irrational, and it's denied. When they're not scared, they have a false sense of security.
Ja, jag förstår. Du. Tack så mycket. Tackar.
Såna.
Var det bra så?
Yes.
72 tack.
Ja.
Kvitto.
Bra. Nej, tack så bra.
Mycket. Manliga original. kan ta nästa så.
Nej, fan. Ha en bra dag.
And as long as I'm part of a gang stock, I'm gonna keep working exposed. So get the word on. It was in here I got shot in the leg with a dart gun by Perp. Caused permanent damage. Left a numb spot in a numb spot in my right calf. That could very well have been a assassination attempt. If not, they hit me with a weapon, shot with a weapon, and caused permanent damage. gonna be doing some fast foot training today. Fast and free aggression. Free aggression. Train knife fighting martial arts, and you can get better at knife fighting by watching my videos rather than listening to these people who work to give you false sense of security. If you're in a room and I have a knife and I pull it, you're gonna get cut, hurt. You're not gonna be able to leave the room without being cut, stabbed, hurt if I want to. I don't care what defense you have, what guard you have. I don't care if you have a gun on you. If I have a knife, I pull it, I have it in my hand, and I want to hurt you, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get cut, you're gonna get stabbed. And meaning it's knife fighting martial arts. So don't believe people that teach you that give you false sense of security. There's a secret blocking technique or something like this. And here's another thing. A big part of self-defense, if you're interested in learning to get better at defend yourself, is to not be provoking people that are about to kill you, understand? And fuck around and find out different type of fearful. So as important as learning self-defense techniques is growing to be a person that's not bullying people and picking on them. Because the highest level of athleticism skill is like, I'm gonna be an asshole bullying people. Okay, I'm gonna be a person who's picking on people. And yeah, okay, to have a chance to get lucky and survive a person pulling a weapon on you, you have to be fit. You have to have good cardio stamina. You have to spend hours, hundreds of hours training and drilling. So it makes more sense to grow to be a person that doesn't provoke people and bully them and pick on them and make people want to hurt you. Understand? So that's more important than getting better at fighting. What's more important is growing to be a person that doesn't pick on people and bully them and make people want to hurt you. Because reality is if somebody has a weapon and in the same room as you and they want to hurt you, your chances are 99% certain you're going to get hurt. If somebody's holding a knife in their hand and they want to hurt you, if you're a pro boxer, whatever, you're likely you're going to get cut, going to get hurt. You can YouTube search pro martial artists blocked with knife attack on YouTube. And that's like elite level athletes that get in a cage and they have a guy come at them with a training knife and they're not being slashed and stabbed repeatedly. So that's like elite athleticism and martial arts training, like boxing, mixed martial arts, and things like this. So what's more important than getting better at fighting for self-defense is going to be a person that doesn't fuck with people that they feel like attacking you. If they're kind to you, they let you get away with it. If they're kind, they will hold back the urge to get violent with you if you're pushing their buttons. Okay? And if they run out of kindness, stop putting the effort to like restrain themselves. You're hurt. Okay? So what's more important than being a person that's trained in self-defense is being a person that doesn't provoke conflict and work to make people feel like hurting you because you're attacking them and bullying them and things like this. Because it's very, very hard to get to a level where you have even a decent chance to get away unharmed if somebody pulls a knife on you. So we're gonna get into some training. I need to have my rubber band. I'm kind of the worst case scenario of a person to fight, meaning if fighting somebody with a knife, I'm one of the worst people to have pull a knife on it and to do you harm. Why? Because I'm harder, better, faster, strong most people. I got thousands of hours of training. I'm faster, I got better stamina and cardio. The average man can maybe throw 30 punches and he gets out. And he gets slow and his form suffers. So they have a 21-foot rule that they train at the American Police Academy, where basically it teaches that even if you're a police officer and you have a gun, you're still not safe. If there's a person within 20 feet that pulls a knife and charges you with it, most of the time you can count on being cut, stabbed, okay? Where they have this as a training in police academy, American Police Academy, like the 21-foot rule. And it'll be a cop who's got a job for the training drill to stand and like guard the place. And there's a guy who's got a job to like turn the corner and run at him, holding a weapon. And most of the time before the cop has gotten his weapon out and starts shooting, he's already been stabbed, meaning the person is able to close the distance and deliver one or more attacks before the cop can get his weapon out. And so that kind of once again returned to the reality of combat and not like Kung Fu movie, fast and secure, just watch this video, knife this on. And okay, so that's a cop, that's a trained person who's fitter than the average person, has training in violence. His job is to do violence if needed. And he's got a weapon he's been trained with. And it's not even like covert carrying deep under his clothes. It's in a holster that's open and ready to go. So what I practice is reality based and not la land stuff. I don't make videos to make people feel false and secure. I've made videos training knife disarms and defend against knives before, using like having a person help me out and throw attacks at me, and I work to block them and intercept them and not be hit. But it's because I have concepts of how you could end up, depending on who you are, block attacks and succeed in not being hit with a stab or a thrust. Doesn't mean that I'm going to make videos telling people it's like how to 100% sure not defeat somebody attack with a knife or something like this. So a lot of people they get scared, they're scared of reality. That's why they go to delusions and all that. They don't want to live in reality. Because reality is scary. A lot of fake martial arts gets people to feel like they're ready for something they're not ready for. And if somebody calls you bluff, you're in trouble. Meaning, a lot of martial art instructors that make videos on knife and things like this, they work to get you to have a false sense of security. So, make you feel like you're in control. And then you can feel and act like you're in control, but if somebody calls you bluff, it'll be clear that you weren't ready. So it's better to train realistically, and once again, to be a person that doesn't go around provoking people. So you have to use your self-defense skills, whatever level they're at. I'm actually going to end this video because I want to see if next time I go live, if I can go live both vertical and horizontal at the same time. I got a notification where YouTube said now you can go live both vertical and horizontal at the same time. And I don't know if I can do that when I click create stream on my phone. We're gonna be training in the next video. See if we can get it on wide and narrow.